black, yellow, black. Ooh, black and yellow. Yeah, let's shake it up a little. This is my favorite sweater. I wear it all the time. I like the way it fits, and the stripe is my signature. It's good for day, good for evening wear. I can go out to dinner like this, or I can just fly around.
Barry, why don't you use the stairs? Your father paid good money for those.
Sorry, I'm excited. I'm a nice guy, regular guy, I'd say. I like jazz. I like yellow. I like black. I like flying. I like honey.
So what was your first meeting like with Jerry? Were you guys assigned to him, or was it kind of like one of those things where you knew each other through was it like kind of set? I don't know, how was the setup?
Well, I don't know about Steve. I heard about the script, and I was working at DreamWorks. I just finished directing a project, and I heard that Jerry was writing a script. And I loved his show, and I think he's incredibly funny, and so I just put my name in that, so I'd love to work on it. And I think we both got called up separately to have breakfast with him. And so we first meet him, and we seemed to get on really well, and then, about 3 weeks later, we got a phone call, and it's like, you're on the movie, you're directing the movie.
And what was your first impression with Jerry like? What was he like? Because, we have all our images of what it's like to meet him.
He couldn't be more like a regular guy. There's no pretense about him whatsoever, and there's no, I'm a celebrity. You become instantly comfortable with him.
I heard that, throughout the 4 years of making this film, he would call in the middle of the night with changes and things. Did he do that with you guys, or was that one of those things where?
Yeah, we'd have ideas. We'd give him a call every now and again as well, because of the time. Sometimes he'd be in New York and we were in LA, so the time wasn't perfect in space for us to communicate. But no, we would be ping-ponging ideas backwards and forwards all the time. I think one of the great things about the relationship we had with him is he found out that we both unless it was perfect, and he's a perfectionist, and that's what really gravitated to us towards each other. We had a very high standard we wanted to keep, and it's exactly what he wanted to do. So there'd be constant communication of ideas and about what we want to do here. I think we can do better. Yes, we can do better. Let's try this. And so we were constantly trying things out all the time.
So I'm curious then. So the kind of transformation of the story from beginning to now, what kind of things were taken away, and what kind of things were kind of pushed forward to the forefront? Like
Lots.
and
Lots of things changed within the movie, but the structure pretty much stayed the same. It was like having a big mound of clay, and you're gradually scraping away stuff that you didn't want. But the beginning, middle, and end of the story, the structure stayed the same for Barry and the plot itself. But there's characters that came and went, scenes that came and went, that you realise you don't really need when you started honing down and refining what you needed for the character and the story.
One of the more amazing things is this cast that also got to, Oprah,
Yeah.
Renee. Working with them and actually having them be in a room with Jerry. What was it like, kind of directing them and kind of seeing because I'm sure they were nervous, just as nervous as I don't know. What was it like?
Well, it's very unusual, as you say, to have both actors at the recording sessions. Normally, because of scheduling, it's very difficult to get the two major stars together. But because Jerry was working with us every day, he was always there. And what that allowed us was a spontaneity to the animation dialogue and recording that I don't think you've seen before in an animated movie.
Yeah, a lot of the ad-libbing and the happy accents you get on a live-action set occurred in recording, and for us it was just making sure we had the bases covered in terms of the tone of the character and what you needed from the scene. Other than that, you just let them go. It's just fantastic, and a lot of it ended up in the scenes in the movie.
It was a lot of fun. Thank you very much. It's really nice talking to you.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.